Thank you. Welcome back to this lesson, lesson on scheduling and timetabling. This is a very powerful tool of timetabling, as I indicated. In our previous lessons, we had talked about how to simultaneously program a situation like the one appearing before you, where we have four teachers actually teaching two different subjects. The two different subjects appearing simultaneously, and of course one has a double, and all the students one of the subjects is taught by one teacher in all the classes, and the remaining three are taught by three different teachers. Now, one thing that arose since I was editing, if you are adding that activity as a new entity in a completely new template, everything is fine. You really don't have to worry about what happens thereafter. But what if you are editing an existing timetable? It means that in Form 2 East, there is an activity of CRE taught by teacher Diana there, and then there's another activity where CRE is combined by physics taught by all these teachers. So if you do not take care of this situation, you'll have extra lessons, or you'll have a situation where the timetable cannot generate the timetable because the lessons are more than the slots available. So how do you go about that, ladies and gentlemen? I'll open my timetabling scheduling system. I go to activities. What I'll do, I'll select the student set, any of those streams from 2 East. Then I select the subject that you can select the teacher or the subject, but I like going with the subject. It's much easier to sort out things that way. Now, if I was to select teacher, for instance, I chose teacher Diana. Let me look. You can see teacher Diana here is appearing for CRE, and again she's appearing for the combined CRE physics in 2 East. That is happening for 2 West with the teacher 2 West again. That I mean an activity tag here. Okay, that's let me look at 2 East, 2C. You can see 2 East, 2C. They are okay. What about 2 West? 2 West, 2 West. Now, what happens here? I wouldn't want to sort with teachers because that is a bit confusing, as you have seen. I'll go to the subject set. I'll choose CRE. Now, what you need to consider is this. Since we have combined an activity of physics CRE in Form 2, all the Form 2s, and it is according to our standard, what we need to do is to eliminate any lesson that has CRE as a standalone, because that will add unwanted lessons. We've already combined CRE and physics. Now we don't need a standalone physics or a standalone CRE in that particular class. So we are going to look for a situation where physics is alone or CRE is alone in all those classes, and delete it in our timetable since the situation has already been taken care of. I'll start with the first subject that will appear there, physics. Physics, you can see Ondo is appearing in 2 West, 2 East. So I'll simply remove that. I'll simply remove that particular session. Now I will look for 2C, also see if Ondo is appearing. Also remove that by simply clicking the remove button. By the way, you might be wondering how I'm removing that. Now I've already taken care of all the physics lessons. Now I go to CRE, standalone, not the combined, because the combined takes care of all the activities. So I'll go to CRE. Now I also make sure I remove all the CRE lessons. Once the highlight is on a particular subject here, you just click remove. It will remove the subjects. So I will come back to 2 West 2 and remove all those unwanted activities. 2 West, all unwanted activities have been removed. I go to 2 East. I also remove the same. Now, if I choose if I don't choose a subject here, then I choose teacher Diana as I had chosen before. you can now see that the CRE standalone lesson has been eliminated, and now what we have is physics CRE combined with all the teachers, all the classes, all the streams with in that order, and it's a total of duration is the number of lessons, activities, duration is the number of lessons, and activity is the number of combinations. For instance, we have 5 lessons here, but in 4 combinations, such that one of the combination is a double combining 2 lessons. So that's the difference between the number of activities and the duration. So if you have activities of the whole school here, you can see we have 407 number of activities, but total durations is 432. So that simply means that we have 432 lessons, but they are appearing in 407 so 407 combinations. Thank you guys for shit.